said it. And I'm flying over hurdles, keep it underground like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See a funny thing happen on my way to the stage. Waylaid by a stegosaurus, snacking on my leg. When I made my escape, it was way too late. Got that T-virus strain all up in my veins, bringing pain like the Necronomicon. Iguanagon loose up at Comic-Con, tearing up your lawn like a Mockledon. Take away your girl like I was Donkey Kong. Jurassic Park, this van in your city every time I rock a show. Cause the fans all bounce when I light up the room with that pyroclastic flow. Yo! No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Cause I make that smart music, that hard DIY from the heart music, that Larsy came to straight rocket music, that burning down your local hot topic music, that KRS-One on my album music, that of course you know I've read up on Malcolm music, that PMA all day music, that guy who gave you K-Flay music, that R.I.P. Pat Wood music, that only wanna do a bit of good music, that got here on my own music, that hey it's Weird Al on my phone music, that lit hop Edgar Allan Poe music, that show your English teacher how to flow music, that TED Talk read a book music, that look at Sister Crack on the hook music, like no mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever.
Our top story tonight, a herd of zombie dinosaurs is loose in San Francisco, causing more damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart the suspension cables and pushing cars into the bay. Coming up after the break, San Francisco has already seen its local coffee markets impacted by these zombie dinosaurs, what these developments mean for your organic Arabica, and then enterprising young people are bringing gentrification to dinosaur caves and dens. We find the city's best apocalyptic food trucks, and finally, an Oxford study finds that white kids are still not hyphy. What can you do to help? We'll cover it after the break.
still feels good. All these years later, it got me screaming like, life is gorgeous and you add to the scenery, but I'm not sure of what you mean to me. I ain't known of you for some time, but it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine, so I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know. Are you looking for a DD on the honor roll? With a lot of dough that's always down to go? Or do you just want someone with common goals? Are you looking for one man or one night? Someone who stays or leaves before the sunlight? This ain't a courtroom, no judgment from me, but the jury's out, I need a testimony. Have you been with a rapper before? If I came to your city, would you see me on tour? Said I had a metaphor, but I think I'm at a 10, so there's something I gotta ask before the night ends. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do. Are you high on life or are you down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Feeling good or down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? Don't think long, these are simple questions like I just really wanna love you, and I just want you here with me tonight. Are you high on life or are you down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What up, Joanna's Razio, NW, Dope, Last King, Hiru, Ismail, how's it going? How's everyone doing?
LG, man, life's good. How you doing?
Good, bro. I'm good. You have a good day? Good morning?
Oh, man, you know, every day is my birthday. Yeah, pretty good.
We are 24 subs from 10K. I think we can hit that today.
Nice. Hey, let me ask you a question, because in about 30 minutes, I gotta hop in the shower and going out for an hour. How does the playback work? Where do I do you always do a playback on the Zoom, or
What do you mean?
do you always record these, or is it on YouTube?
Yeah, for the live stream, you'd have to go to YouTube, and then everything will be recorded there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep. What up, Dave? What up, Born? What up, Fo? How's it going?
boy. I miss you, bro. There go that boy, yeah, he used to be my homie. He doesn't come around these days, I'm feeling kinda lonely. Was it something that I said? I don't get it. He spends his nights unfortunate and his mornings up on Reddit. Can't take it personal when he's on the go. Unicycle vertical, rolling out the dough. Still got the photo on my fridge from graduation. Pollywogs and cap and gown, you were my inspiration.
Alright, let's see what this Asian session's got going on today.
On YouTube they be clapping when they see you rolling up classic CGI. Proud of my little bro, just know I saw that light inside.
What up, Wayne? How's it going, man? Hope everyone had a good day. I had a pretty good day. Alright, let's check out news. Looks like it's pretty chill till after 7:30. Tentative, so it'll be after 7:30, but probably right around Tokyo Open, I would guess. Got a little AUD at 7:30. Shouldn't be bad. Like AJ might be. What do we got to the left? AJ is kind of free falling right now. We look left. Got some support here on a 4-hour.
Guess you resented me when I got famous. Blowing up on Tumblr, the response was so insane. It always made you jealous every time.
Yeah, Daily's coming into here.
I saw you turn a greener shade. Hey, but I always wrote you back. I came home every Christmas on those fireflies with snacks.
1 hour. Looks like we're still making kind of lower low, lower high. Not much of a lower low, but maybe a lower high to come. Depending on this 30-minute close.
And Pops never did enough for me because he got a little buzz just for sipping on his tea. I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got
Yeah, we'll see how this 30-minute closes. Maybe that'll give us something. Check out gold. Gold on the 1 hour. Yeah. Daily's super bearish. I'd expect a retest somewhere up here at 1897 area. Maybe 1900. Generally speaking, in there. What up, cats? Yeah, I am here, brother. Zoom is in the Discord. It's in the Asian session. What up, Ivan? How's it going? Excuse me. Yes, I think if we get a good bearish 30-minute close here, we'll come back to this low. And if it gives us a good entry, I mean, let's say we close here, get in here, we can have a 7 pip stop for 12 pips. That's almost 2 to 1. I think that would be something that'd be worth our time. We gotta get a good close. First of all, what up, TJ? How's it going, bro? Saw you kicking gold's ass yet again. I think that's every day this week. Every day this week I've gotten a story from Mr. T. They just freaking killing it. Magic Keys came in today. Nice. Yeah, if you got questions, TJ, let me know. I can try and help. I can't help with everything. Like if there's like if everything's set up and it's not working, there's not much I can do. You'd have to email them. But if you need help just setting it up, just shoot me a message. I'll try to send a voice message that can be helpful. What a bear. Quick question. Why do I prefer the 30 versus the 15? The 30 minute I like better. Just because it's Asian session, 30 minute will be a stronger confirmation right now. Plus, this 15 minutes already closed, and we closed with no bottom wick. So I think if our 30 minute can close with a good bearish close, that would be solid. But yeah, we'll have to see. If a 30 minute can't close good, the 15 minute just kind of looks to be stuck in this area, and that just wouldn't look good enough. Plus, one of the bigger reasons is the 15 minute is my go-to in the London session because it's a lot higher volume. So 15 minute confirmation is good when there's a lot of volume and prices moving really good. When prices moving slower, you're going to want, especially in the Asian session, you're going to want higher confirmations when we scale up in time frames. This is kind of my thought process on it. That's why. Can you set partial TP at a certain level on MT5? I don't have MT5, I'm not sure. And I've never used the partial TP except for Magic Keys. I always would just manually close a partial. Or just let the full position go to TP, so I'm not sure. What's my standard on a good close? Like something like this, that's a good close. This is a good close. This is a good close. This one would be a little iffy, but we did close stronger than the previous, so we could say that's a good close. This is a good close. This is not a good close. This is not a good close. This is kind of iffy. This is kind of iffy. Pretty much just a strong body with not a super dramatic wick. Like this one, it doesn't convince me we're going to try and go up. Looks like if we go bearish, we would just come down, which we did. There's one bullish candle is not going to change the direction. Look at, we had one bullish candle, didn't do anything. One bullish candle, didn't do anything. One bullish candle, didn't do anything. So that's what I would say would be a strong close. You have a sell on gold. Yeah, that could work if you got in up here, maybe. Yeah, up there, that would have worked. Definitely send a chart though, that would help for sure. You know where is Jacob? Where is Bear? Yeah, if we close like this, that would be really good. That would be really good. That would be our one trade for the session. So if it doesn't work out, then we're done. That's it. No matter what else is presented, that's it.
Feels good to feel good again.
And I think that one would be worth it.
Yeah.
Everything looks bearish. It looks like kind of the strength is to the bearish side as of now. We get a good close, and this doesn't run all the way down, and we can get a good stop loss with a good target. I think that makes sense. And then if we start closing back bullish again, changing direction, then we look to get out and minimize. But yeah, we'll see what happens in a minute.
I'm not cooking today, but I'm on my way home.
What up, Titan? How's it going? What up, Nathan? Do I wish I started trading gold sooner? No. If I tried to trade it, no. No. I mean, everything I've done, I think, was worked out perfectly in terms of timing. Everything I've learned, it always tends to line up well. Like, even if in the moment it's like, ah, damn, well, this sucks. In like a couple weeks or a couple months, it's like, oh, like it's a good thing that happened then, because then this could happen now. Kind of thing. If this doesn't run down too far, I think this could be nice. Maybe come test this low here. Yep, yeah, TJ, they do let you use it, so you are all good on that. All right, let's see. So probably only get 1-to-1 on this. Maybe we get to here. But once we come into this support, I think that would be a good time to get break even.
It's my style, everybody thinks it's whack, man. Socks and slides since I was running college track, man. But everyone who knows me, knows I'd rather die than feel a toe breeze. Yo, please, I'll be rolling in a whip, man, or chilling by the pool. Take a sip, fam.
Yep, yeah, TJ, no, you should be good. What up, Edgar? Hello, hello.
Do some free weights in the gym, man. While you lacing up, I'm on the bench already facing up. But my undersole is steady, no slip, fam. While you falling like Alicia Keys, you a trip, man. Get your act right, better shine a light on your facts. That's a backlight, and I rap right.
I think we can get 10 pips on this one.
Smack life into cadavers, even crash like dummies.
Remember, Asian slow, this could take a minute. But looks like we created a low. We got a lower high. We should come back to our low. Got a good strong close. If it doesn't work out, then I would say that's more Asian probability than the trade probability. But these trades work really well in London and New York. So as long as we don't get any dumb, silly shit, I think this should be solid. I like this one for once. Usually Asian doesn't present too much that is of worth the risk. Yeah, Ivan, I hope so. We are 26 away from 10K subs. So if we hit that, that would be incredible. That would be super, super credible. Wayne, yeah, I think subs make sense. We'll see. Hopefully we can hit this support here. We'll set that there just so once we hit, we know we need to secure or go break even. Hopefully we can get there. 15's got clear traffic, so hourly, yeah. Kind of a weak hourly close. So we got resistance up here that we kind of tapped into. And we got a nice 30-minute close, so we will see what's GJ. GJ's kind of set up the same as it was yesterday too. Got resistance, a little bit of a low. Might go test it. Same as AJ, so kind of the same trade. I would just expect AJ to have better volume than GJ. Yeah, Wayne, send a chart. Oh, you did? Okay, I got it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I can't see anything, bro. You gotta zoom that in and put some stuff on this. I don't know what this means at all. Gotta write some stuff on there. What are you planning? What are you thinking? What's the analysis? All that good stuff. What up, Verna? Yeah, we checked gold. Nothing on gold yet. Just still waiting. What up, Clay? What up? Who talked?
Me?
Oh, okay. I was saying hey to you in the chat on YouTube, and then I wasn't sure if that was your voice on Zoom too.
You're good.
What up, Sean? How's it going, bro?
Did anybody take gold sells in the last several hours?
I think someone is in it, yeah. Got in up here.
Good. There were several signals, right?
Yep. Set up real nice. Yeah, I overslept her. I went to take a 15-minute nap right before London Open. Let's just say it ended up not being 15 minutes. Do I trade USD ZAR? No, I do not, but I think there might be one or two people here who do. See if we can hit 10 pips on here. I think 10 pips would be a really solid trade for Asian session. I will be back in a few minutes.
Does anybody have questions on gold? Anybody have questions? While Paul's away. Yes. It could be. It could be. I've started adding to my position, adding to buy positions. So yes, it could be at a key level, but we'll see. So long term, I'm still bullish. So I've added to some buys. But yeah, it's definitely at 1872, 1882 are key levels for sure. How not to get stopped out all day. I got stopped out on gold. Well, I trade really light lots, so I've got positions in buys that are down right now. And I'm just waiting to add more to them. So you either trade lighter lots or you just chalk it up to losses, I guess. But I'm swing trading it, so I've got 4 buy positions in right now that are all underwater. And that's fine. All right, Paul's back. Oh, he's just saying how not to get stopped out all day. Got stopped out on gold on bigger stop, or just chalk it up to losses. I said you can either cut your contract size in half and just swing trade it like I'm doing, or you just chalk it up for losses. Losses happen. But I'm swing trade, so I have 4. I was telling him I have 4 positions that are underwater right now, and that's fine. I'll add 5 more if I have to down lower. But I plan for it, right? So I'm not in any stress or anything right now because I know that I'm going to add to positions, so it's okay no matter what. So
Yeah, you gotta have risk management. So I mean, whether you cut your positions in half or you just calculate 1% of your account.
yeah, or you just take the loss, and that's fine too. But I'm swinging, so I'm going to wait for it to go back up.
Yep.
And the thoughts on the US 30, I think the third quarter GDP comes out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I think that announcement comes out tomorrow. I guess we could check it on Forex Factory, but if GDP comes out tomorrow and it's as good as they say it's going to be, then this might be the move down on the US 30 before the big move up tomorrow. If GDP is going to be 35% like they think it might be, that's going to be really good news. So, but I'm checking Forex Factory right now.
Yeah, tomorrow looks pretty smooth through London session too. Doesn't look too heavy. Like we got some EUR all day. Shouldn't be crazy. Some GBP at 430. Okay, yeah, that's like perfect time though on GJ too. Yeah.
Yeah, advanced GDP is tomorrow, and they're predicting 32%, which would be pretty amazing. So if that happens, then I would think that the US 30 will skyrocket, and you might be seeing the move down today to get better prices in to buy for that tomorrow, right? So that might move today to get a better long position. We'll see.
Vitriolic rage, well, you know he's got a lot of insults that he hurls while John reads the paper. And just like Morty Jr., no distractions in his nature. Half cat, half Gazorpian, and he don't like you either. Smack you in the head with the telephone receiver. Spitting racial epithets, spilling coffee on the table.
Yes, Nathan, that's me.
It's Garfield minus Garfield plus a little Scorsese. Well, Morty's in his room with the robot making babies. Matriarchal planet, all the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music's still alive.
Yep, yeah, Sergio, everyththing's good. Yep, yeah, I posted one a while back, and I'm not posting every withdrawal I get. That's too personal, but everything is going smooth, no issues. If they arise, I will let everybody know.
No,
What's up, Emmer?
I do not. Nor do I want one. I'm here to support Paul.
We're good, Emre. How are you, bro?
Showing zero prejudice, enjoying every race. Alternate realities, I know we've seen a few. Parents staying single, snuffles in the robot soup. Rick and Morty mutilated, buried in the yard. Logically impossible, like Soren Kierkegaard. He might say it's absurd, word I don't even know. Raising flu awareness every song and every show. So call me MC Haps, I'm a virus-hating rapper. Hoping Morty loves me, he's been looking very dapper. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp.
What up, Jay? How's it going?
Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, he's Gazorpazorp, my Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, my Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, my Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, my.
They call me Gazorpazorp field. I've got an oddly improvisational feel, to be real. From a planet where males grow up to kill. John reads from his paper, but your boy keeps it real. Hit it with a you're a dumb, weak, stupid idiot. Throw a little white guild in for the fun of it. Gazorpazorp feels is a line and I'm crossing it. Unlike ants in my eyes, Johnson, you are feeling it. On Gazorpazorp, it's not rude if it's honest, yo, and honestly, John's a milk toast piece of garbage, and you better prep my enchiladas with the garnish. Best believe, better leave all the cheese that was promised. Each and every weekday, stream to your monitors. Rating so high that it stops the thermometers. Driving my sports car, dodge the photographers. Up next, a new episode of Ball Fondlers. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp,
Gazorp Resort Field, Gazorp Resort, Gazorp Resort Field, he's Gazorp Resort, my Gazorp Resort Fields, Gazorp Resort.
Ivan, are you hiding under your couch, man, because of lockdowns? He's hibernating. They're having a massive second wave over in the UK too, so yeah, they're having a massive second wave. Didn't they all require masks too, Ivan? I mean, didn't they all require masks before, and that people are still getting it? So yeah, you've been wearing masks for a long time. They're still getting a second spike, which tells you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully everything gets better soon.
I actually, Paul, before we can get off this topic, I read an article today, interesting article today about the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic and how everyone wore masks and they didn't work.
That sounds terrible for the economy.
Yeah. It was an interesting article.
Oh, I can bet.
They just better not shut down Miami. Don't freaking shut down Miami.
Yeah, they opened super early, so I don't think they would. I don't think
Oh,
Miami's gonna do that, because when it was all happening, they opened. They were the first ones to open.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You
I don't
should be
think they're too
excited.
on board with it.
Paul, the next week it'll all be over for you. All the nonsense on TV for you.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's it. Good gracious.
All right, TJ, go get that food. I got mine being warmed up right now. Why is it that the same amount of pips that go negative seem to be more? I'm not sure. I mean, you got your spread and your commission, so maybe that's bouncing it around a little bit, and it just makes you think it looks a little different. Because I mean, if you lose 10 pips, you're gonna make the same amount as if you win 10 pips. So actually, you'd lose the same amount as you win. You're not gonna win both ways. Yeah, we just need this thing to pop a little bit. Yeah, I get it. I know what you mean. Okay.
So just back onto the gold too, just because I swing traded, I'm looking for major support areas, and then I'm going to trade the pattern because I still think gold is gonna go up back into the 2000s, possibly 2500. So I will buy gold all the way down to 1500, 1200 if it goes all the way down there, which I don't anticipate, but I would be willing to buy gold all the way down to 1200 at major support levels and just swing trade it and hold on to it. But obviously I have to manage it and, trade lighter lots, but I'm prepared to do that. and I don't think it's going down there. I don't think it's, I mean, it made it go down further than this, but I don't think it's going down there with all the stuff that's going on and how the U.S. is printing money and in debt and everything. I don't think it'll go way down there, but I'm prepared for long-term buying on it. Doesn't mean you can't short-term sell it though, right? Every time you get the pattern. It's possible. I never think anything. I just anticipate. I just react to what the charts tell me. And if it wants to go down to 1780, that's fine. So I would just trade the charts. Because all the longer term time frames are still up. I guess I haven't checked them much today, but I would still be looking to buy dips for sure. But again, that doesn't mean you can't. That doesn't mean you can't trade and sell gold. It's Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram. Ironman Futures Trading. I show my live account there every day. Live results from a live account. So it's Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram. But I'm definitely here to just support Paul. We've been doing this for a long time, but yeah, I do have my IG that you guys can check out my live account. No fake trades. Live account, live results, videos and everything. I trade the US 30, correct. In fact, that's the one I trade the most these days, ADA. So I do trade the US 30. I'm up about 3,000 points on the US 30 this week. How long have I been in the game? For 17 years. Trading for a living for 17 years. And I've done about 3,000 points on the US 30 this week. So that's my main pair now. Gold and the US 30 are my main pairs. Forex just became too boring for me. So futures was just a little bit more exciting. Nathan nailed the trading interview. Good. Or are you saying I nailed it? All right, Paul's back. I can stop yapping. All right, brother. I trade the US 30 in any session whenever it sets up. I'm in a US 30 trade right now, so if it fits the patterns that I'm looking for, I'll trade it whenever. The funny thing about that too, Dave, is that they never understood, and Paul and I have talked about this a lot of times. They'd be like, "You're trading the US 30, but you're trading it with a 300 or 400 point stop loss." And I kept saying, I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's a 300 pip stop loss as long as your risk reward is 600 to 900, right? Like as long as your risk reward is still 2 to 1, it's no different than if you have a 3 pip stop and a 6 pip take profit. It's just you're trading higher time frames when you're trading the US 30. So what difference does it make if I have a 400 point stop? Then I better have an 800 point take profit or a 1200 point take profit. But they didn't understand that. And it was just amazing to me that people don't understand that it's all about risk reward, no matter what, your stop loss is. It's just a different way of trading. So Paul and I have talked about that a lot.
Yeah, risk to reward is important, depending on your win rate.
As far as the eye can see, my God, it'll be beautiful. Check out the Squire strap I got for $200. What a bargain.
Remember the saying, Arcats. Thor likes little pips, Hulk likes big pips. or like little pips. Both cards, big pips. Yes, someone did create correct. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. I love it. He's my best friend. All right, Paul, I'm done. You talk.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, mate?
Good. We're just finishing up the record. I'm in Berkeley.
Like GJ's starting to come down a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
I end up breaking that.
It is
Breaking
good,
or getting
Dad.
to support.
And,
And then if we break, we got a nice move down there too. It looks like we got lower low, lower high. So we should get down to here.
Oh, E40, he's awesome. He really represents.
We're starting to form that pattern too. Looks like some good rejection, like you said.
He started small, with his East
All right, GJ.
and he's grown the whole Bay Area and nationwide. And,
Oh, up to the top.
Yeah.
One of the best in the game.
Those wicks at the top there are starting to form. It's good.
Chill. Hey, do you sometimes kind of wish I'd gone to law school? Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. It's the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect. Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect?
If this 4-hour flips, that'll hit TP right there.
Goes away if you measure probability of specific quantum states. You can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the
Paul, do you want to do that US 31 this weekend?
Yep. Yep. I got a fundamental video coming out this week, and then we'll have US 30 on the weekend.
Good.
J Gab, I like gold and AJ for the Asian session. I think those two have more volume than the rest, and they tend to move better than the rest as well. So that's kind of what I like to do. But definitely experiment, figure out what works for you. As far as this trade, I'm really hoping this 30-minute can break this, because that's the hourly low. I mean, if we can break that hourly low, we'll see a few more pips down. And stop's about 8 pips, 9 pips. If we can hit 1-to-1, I think that would be good enough, to be honest.
So just so you guys know too, if you guys saw that gold video that Paul put out that we talked, we're going to do something similar this weekend on the US 30. And once you guys see it on the US 30, it's going to make your head spin because it's amazingly accurate on the US 30. And the US 30 moves like no other. So Paul is going to put that out this weekend, and I know a lot of people liked the gold one. This one will be 10 times better. So be looking for that.
Ooh, we're getting close. Break it. Come on, girl.
Yeah, I think Paul will
Yep,
do it this
it'll
week.
be on YouTube.
Paul's stream, so you'll have to go to Paul's stream, Paul's page here, and it'll be on there. But it for those of you who have never traded the US 30 before, like I said, I did 1,200 points on it today. I did 900 points on it yesterday, and about 1,200 the day before. So once you get the hang of the US 30, you'll rack in money like you've never seen before. So it'll be fun, and that'll be on Paul's channel here. So that's the only place it'll be. I won't put it on anywhere else. So you'll have to come here.
Be a good one. Gold one did really good, so I think this one will be really good too. Get about 2 or 3 more pips. We can get a nice little pump.
No, 3,000 points, not 300K. I wish it was 300K this week, but no, 3,000 points. So if you're trading one lot on a dollar lot, that would be $3,000, but not 300K. If I did 300K this week, I probably wouldn't be sitting in a YouTube stream. Just saying. Sorry, Paul. But
If I made 300K
would
today, I
probably
don't know
doing
if I would be
something else.
live
We'd probably
streaming
do
either.
something else right now.
Actually, I probably would still be live streaming, but
I'd be at your door though, panning there with you, and be like, "What's up, guys?" Oh, we can do cornier wrap if you want. He says that this one's corny wrap. We can do cornier wrap. I can guarantee we can make it cornier. Start playing some vanilla
yeah,
ice or
Nathan, you know though, if this was my music, we'd have some banging ass country on. Have some Luke Combs, just vibing. But we got Cool Side, so you know. Dragon Blood's a little better. I really think we should hit this support. What up, B8? How's it going?
I like the flexibility it gives me, the boss, and Paul does really well with scalping. I like the flexibility it gives me to be able to just place a trade and then walk away from my charts for a couple hours and just go do stuff. So for me, it's just about flexibility. But either way, scalping, you can do that too. I just like the flexibility of it. Then it makes it so I don't have to be as accurate on my entries, because I know that if it's an uptrend on the higher time frames like gold has been, I'm just going to keep buying it and eventually it's going to turn around. So I like the flexibility of it, but it doesn't work for everybody. So you have to find what works for you. And Paul does a good job with the scalping. So, and you can make that so where you're not sitting in front of your charts all day. I just don't like sitting in front of my charts. I love to fly fish. I love to do other things. So I would prefer not to be in it, sitting around all day looking at my charts. And I'm less likely to mess with my trades if I'm not looking at it all the time. It's another reason I like it. It's not just because the US 30 moves better. It's strictly a numbers game, right? I mean, Paul and I have talked about this a lot. For me, and Paul's doing it too now. It's just a numbers game. So if the pattern is there, I just trade it. It's not necessarily because it moves better. It's what the numbers tell me to do. And I'm a numbers person. If I can be right 85% of the time, I have no emotions in trading. So I don't care when it sets up, what pair it sets up on, or whatever it does. If it's there, I'm trading it. It's not because one moves better. It's just the pattern that's been back tested for years.
QVoo. Yeah, I mean, price action and structure looks to me that we're kind of got some downside strength. And I basically just sold the resistance to target a support. And if we look, you sold resistance anywhere, you won 100%. You sold resistance here, you won. Sold the resistance here, you won. Resistance here, you won. Resistance here, you won. Resistance here, you won. So hopefully resistance here, you won. So I'm just I like structure and the trend of the 15-30 minute, kind of where price is moving, where the strength seems to be. I'm gonna sell resistance in a downtrend, and I'm gonna buy support in an uptrend, as long as the structure is still following suit. But I do think we should tap support here, and then maybe we break it and continue, kind of push this wick, or it kind of goes into an Asian session range, but Looks like price is moving pretty clean right now, so if we get below this previous 30-minute, I think we should continue to support.
You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified.
What's cracking, Jeremy? How's it going, brother? If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. We are 26 from 10K. And I'm really hoping we can hit that tonight.
And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions and feel guilty doing anything.
Thank you, Jeremy. That's 2 days in a row, brother. I appreciate that. If you want to come in Zoom at all this week, shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll send you that link. I appreciate the support.
Destination that is hardly like a home, so now I'm out of sorts and feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting out of port. I'm set on autopilot, and just to pay the price so I can pay the rent and either pay attention or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I'll really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotten.
A little bit more, break that low, and I think we'll get a few more pips down. Hopefully be able to get out before we get closer to Tokyo Open. That's my plan. I need about a few more pips. Yeah, about three. About three. Think of the sub, Larso. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like I'm begging you to cut the axe than the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum.
Trying to get into Forex. I would say check out the YouTube live streams first. And then if you're looking for somebody to teach, just and whoever think you'd learn from best is what I would suggest. Baby Pips has some free information, but there's so much free stuff on YouTube that I think you can get a real good start with like my YouTube videos, my live streams, Clicks Don't Lies videos and live streams. SeedFX, he has good stuff. HFX, Trade with Monty. Lots of good people you can go check out to figure out what works for you. That's what I would suggest. And then if you want to take it further, then look into kind of what those people offer. And yet we're in a AJ short, trying to target a few more pips. Looking for about 8 to 9. That'd be just about 1 to 1, a little bit over. You know you need to live each day deliberate, cause regret is unforgiving. You got choices, now show me which one is it. And I'm not worried about the numbers or the press of the streams. Just prove to me that you can focus on your dreams, or else just give it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on. Yep, welcome, Derek. I'm so close to support. As much as you love me, I just wanna love me. As much as you love me, as much as you love me. Nice job, Achal. Apologize if I butchered that, but nice job. That's very good. As much as you love me, I just wanna love me. As much as you love me, as much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but I just wanna love me. As much as you love me, I just wanna love me. As much as you love me, as much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but I just wanna love me. As much as you love me.
There's lots of things that could make gold do a correction. Lots of things.
Someone could send a tweet.
More fear of COVID, just anything could make gold go up. So, yeah, tweet.
Little Twitter tweet. Twitter tweeting. I think I might take this, to be honest. I'm happy with my profit right now.
Thank you for the comment from that person too. I really appreciate it.
Alright guys, I closed. I took, hit my, kind of what I like to achieve in the Asian session, so I took it. I got out. Didn't hit 1-to-1. The risk was bigger than the reward, but Asian session, and I will not go broke securing profits. Thank you for the sub, Nick. Appreciate it. Thank you. I think we are less than, we got to be under 20. We got to be at like 20, 22 from 10K. Yeah, let's do some analysis on this and then sit and see how the rest goes. I still think this could continue down, but like I said, I hit my number of what I wanted for Asian session. And actually, when I entered the trade, so I pressed open calc and I changed my I inputted my risk to 0.5%, but then I think I closed it and opened it again because it had like 1 or 1.5% risk on this. So the fact that I was able to hit my target I was looking for, even though my risk was off, I just decided to take it. That is good enough for me. But if you're wondering why the red is bigger than the green, just Asian session's better than taking something than taking nothing. So, got pretty close to target. That's good enough for me. So, do a little analysis. I'm gonna put this here and then just write down that I secured there. Plus, we're coming into Tokyo Open and I do not like being in trades. So the other big thing, so the two main things were I hit the target of profit I was looking for. Even though my risk was messed up, I hit my profit target, so I got out. Plus, when we get near Tokyo Open, we see this candle kind of flipping sporadically, getting a little weird. Tokyo Open is going to get weird, and it could just shoot up out of nowhere, and I don't want to be a part of it. It could shoot down and continue. That would be great. But either way, a winning trade is a winning trade. Main reasons for closing early were Tokyo and kind of the Asian session profit target.
Yeah. It's time to learn a little bit about the DMAIC process. When you're doing your process improvement projects, you should follow this path. First you got define, then you got measure, then you analyze, then you improve, and then you got to control your process. I know that you're on the grind. It's no good if you can't define the problem on hand. Call it out, grab your pants before you start to solve. Make sure you understand. Goal smarter. Pull out your project charter. Keep your scope in check, no time to be a martyr. Side block, why not? Put one line of sight to your customers. Cyclops, translate for your boy with the VOC. It's the OG, it's better than saying he told me. First, get your mind straight, approach it like a blind date. Get to know the problem a little before you try. Hey, form a team, you can call that. All I wanna know is where your squad at. Just define, don't attack, don't attack. Do a UNK, bring it back, bring it back. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your start facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your start facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. I'ma guess where you messed up, beta. Where the plan at, better check that data. I don't care if it's mini tab or state, I need to get on the same wavelength, beta. Hold up, better cap that track back. Cause you said you don't even know where the map is at. So put a straps back and hit 'em up. Watch the steps that they do and get 'em written up. If you got an SME you haven't hollered at, better pull a Gwen Stefani and holler back. Then you get to roll to the root cause. Look for things you haven't seen before, Vu pause. Do away with all the noise, you gotta isolate the top 3 to 5 contributors to get it straight. If you got some quick wins, boo, don't you wait. They ready to roll, so storm the gates. Take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no data yet. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. Take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no data yet. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. If you forget where you are, yo, I got ya. Just think of me like Phantom of the Opera. Now we in the phase of solution generation. Mark all your charts with the new iteration. Before you go and change, man, you know you better have a really good change plan. Went too fast, that takes a toll. Now your process is out of control. Gotta take measures to protect.
Thank you for the sub bomb. Appreciate it. Looks like we are continuing.
Bet you ain't even check your residuals. Go check again, better get it right. Control Charlie Bubba Sparks, get it right, get it tight. You can roll, yeah, you and a friend. Improve your process one time, do it again. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define.
Just still got a little PTSD from all those Tokyo Open punches in the face, so I really don't like to be a part of that kind of that volume when it returns, when it comes in.
Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. So now you've finished and you've set the bar higher than the original point, and you get to go back and do another process improvement project starting at define. See? Take it back to define. Get it?
And now,
Big GU pump? Yeah, Derek, you got a chart on GU. Send that.
I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me.
Looks like gold made support. Just trying to push up a little bit. See what happens. Another 12 minutes till open. DJ still trying to go down, but kind of got this support. If it closes under here, that should be a nice play. The downside. Yeah, 15 minute looks a little messy. What's the hourly look like? Yeah. The hourly closes bearish too. That might even work as well to come down. Because it looks like resistance here is holding. So at the moment the resistances are being respected. So ideally if this closes bearish, gives us resistance, that should be respected. We should break through support. But if you want to wait for a close underneath these hourly bodies right here, might be a safer play. Otherwise 30 minute underneath here would work as well. We'll put it on the 30 minute so the hourly has to close under there as well, so it's real solid. But 15 minutes looks like it's really struggling to come down. Well, let's see how this hourly closes. If we close good bearish, stronger than this bullish, I think we will push through support. But close under here would still be kind of better confirmation. Look at AJ. Kind of pulling up a little bit.
Have you ever felt crushed by the weight of the planet? If you have, let me tell you that Hans Moment understands it. You've got to get up, you've got to put on your tie.
Awesome, Derek. Check that out.
Look up at the sky and say, hey, solar race, today you won't burn me up. Keep that moment PMA, you can break out of that rut. 'Cause when you're stuck in the snow, when you're starting to turn purple, just remember Hans Moment when the wolves start to circle. Moment, Hans Moment, you can't keep Hans Moment down. 'Cause he's like cowabunga dudes with a skateboard in his hand. Hipster glasses so thick and round. Moment, Hans Moment, you can't keep Hans Moment down. Even in his iron lung, well, he's still dependable. He's the talk of the whole darn town. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he loved. And one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he
Thank you for the sub, Josh. Appreciate it. We're getting real close. Real close. Ooh, hipster mom. That's always a good one.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but
Bear, yeah. Just shoot me a message on Instagram with a picture of the receipt from your email from PayPal. And then I'll just need your email as well. So yeah, just shoot me a message on Instagram. That's the best way to reach me.
she misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way. Well, Hipster Girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the
Thoughts about SBE? I don't know what SBE is, so I don't know.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation coach.
I'll be right back, guys. Wait for that Tokyo Open. If you're still in that AJ trade, I would say go break even, because if it starts to break up where we entered, the probability of continuing down is going to be much lower, and then this trade will then become stressful and not fun to be in. So maybe move your stop to the previous 30, set it break even, because if you lose or take a small loss, you can always re-enter once the volume comes in and dictates where we're actually going to go, and then you don't have to sit through hoping the volume goes in your direction. And Bear, yep, I just checked. I see it. Just send me a Instagram message, screenshot, and then your email as well.
Did you hear Jessica had an elective epidural? It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiancé who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried a night about? Asked Terry Gross.
A girl I knew in Brooklyn, we were once very close.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay. Now her world has changed. The vintage Slayer onesie has begun to fade. Still on the second page of 50 Shades of Grey.
siding with Blossom on the whole Frozen controversy. Have you seen Blackfish? It is so sad. There is no way we are ever going to have a birthday party at SeaWorld, ever. Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
Yo, this song goes out to my Princess Peaches. Y'all know who you are. Yo, 1 year later, more better and more clever. Love for games is like diamonds, go on forever. Skipping and hopping it, my knowledge going and dropping it. It auto shift my soul, so I don't never be stopping it. I slow it down so y'all can hear me turtle beaches. Dedicating this song to the game of girls, my Princess Peaches. Girls with all the features, who's smarter than all the teachers. Give me a fever, she a pro. We can create some gifted creatures. I love all you ladies and want my second player. In which planer will I find a girl who kills and sees Slayer? That won't give me snake eyes if I'm holding eyes. I hold the temple down with the wrong date.
That's why I don't like Tokyo Open, because that happens. You're welcome, Karen. Karan or Karen, sorry if I butchered it. But nice job. What up, Ryan? How's it going, bro? GJ sell yesterday? No. If you're talking about this morning, I kind of missed my morning session. I'm a little disappointed that I did that, but I did just get a win in Asian session, so that was nice. But yeah, no, this morning, I was up all night, right? I was up. Normally I start at 2, and I started at 2 o'clock, and I was like, nope, I don't like. I was like, I'm gonna sit and watch TV, Schitt's Creek, till it looks good. And 3 o'clock came around, 3:30 came around. I was getting a little tired, and then it was like 3:40, 3:35. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a little 15-minute nap, a little power nap, get my energy going for when the 4-hour closes, and then I'll get up and I'll get on the charts at the new 4-hour because something will happen. And then I woke up and it was 1 p.m. in the afternoon, so 15-minute nap went a little bit longer, like just a little bit, you know? So I didn't catch anything this morning, but I just caught some AJ sells. But that's it for me. So, is that you, Dorian?
No.
Yeah, dude. I could tell it was you because I heard music coming on. I was like, I wonder who that is.
Oh shit.
I can always tell when you jump in because like you'll have like some banger on in the background. I'm like, orient here, everyone.
Oh wait, what? Oh shit! I thought I was muted when you joined the Zoom.
You're supposed to be, but apparently you have an exception.
Oh. I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, just gonna be doing some back testing. So yeah, no more trading for me for the rest of the week. Actually, I'm just gonna be doing some testing. Yeah, I just really want to get to know my strategy better. So yeah, I want to see how it performs, how it's performed. So I want to collect like a lot of data points. Yeah, and just see how it performs over time and what I can expect from it.
I like it. Alright, Tokyo Open. Looks like our hourly goes bullish. So, no higher time frame resistance is confirmed yet. We kind of just caught the bounce off of that top resistance, and then it came right back up. So, good thing we secured some profits. What up, John? How's it going, bro? I am doing good. I'm doing really good. What kind of music, DQ? It's a free music player that plays copyright-free music. You demonetize me or anything, so what we got to work with right now. Some songs are good, actually. Some of them are good. Some of them, like, your ears are gonna start bleeding, but typically we skip those. Like if I were a Jedi, this is a banger. This is a banger. You hold AJ by until 74 215. Yeah, careful. We got weekly support at 180. 215. Yeah, that's right there though. Yeah, I can see a wick getting in there. Yeah, it looks like we should come up a little bit. Looking at the 4 hour, I would expect a retest up in this area. So, excuse me. I think that could be real solid. And it looks like our support is holding, so ideally, once we can see some higher high, higher low structure, ideally price pushing above here, I think we'll have some really nice moves. Plus we got really nice traffic over here too. And I think 30 minutes probably even cleaner once we get above here, yeah. I'm gonna set an alarm right here actually, because if we start moving, that could trend up into London, up to there. So on the 15, what we kind of want to see is this. Yeah, exactly. That's what yep, I feel you, Derek. That's a good play. That's a very good play. Very good. Once we went bullish here too, and then we made support. Really solid. Looks like this support's still holding, and we created support literally right on top of resistance. That was spot on. So, like, as we know, one candle is not confirmation really that price is going to do something. If you use patterns or like certain like one candle entries for like your idea, I think trading that with the trend kind of would be the exception. So like the gold strategy, for example, the one candle, it's not just one candle, it's one candle with kind of the overall trend on like maybe the higher time frame, or kind of like how we do it on like the 30 minute, the 1 hour, 4 hour, where structure is taking us, and then structure as well. And when you get that candle set up with structure, that's really good to do. But if we look right now, so what we were doing was this. And the next move, if we look at our downtrend like usual, we did this, we did this, we did this, we did this. Our next move should be this. That's what we caught. But now we're kind of changing. So now price is going into the, oh no, I don't want that color. That's hideous. There we go, much prettier. So now we're doing this, and you see we're getting above here, right here. We're coming up. We're breaking above here, which now this downtrend area kind of looks invalid, and it looks like now we're getting a high or low, and we could get a buy to go up. So now we got our up move, wait for the down move, support, buy, hold till infinity. That's the plan. So those are our sell play. That worked out. Didn't fully get to target, but it makes sense now that we didn't get full target, because now if we look here, kind of doing this, kind of maybe a higher low than the previous, and now we're testing the high. If we get above, then we look for this up here. And if you're here every day, you know we draw arrows a lot, and the reason is repetition. The more you draw arrows every single time, the more you're going to look at this chart and be like, okay, all right, okay, now we're breaking above here. Okay, so now no more sells. No more sells. Let's wait for buys. And then you'll kind of be trading with where the kind of like the trend is for the session. Sometimes you're going to get caught where it doesn't play out, and it just happens to be where price turns around. But if we look at it longer term, like here, let me clear this up. And we're just gonna look at what happened at resistance every time we made one.
What's going on, Paul?
What up, Harrison?
How's it going?
Great, bro. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Lovely.
I was a bit bored, so I just was like, I just finished doing some stuff, so I was like, might as well jump on for like 10-20 minutes.
Nice.
I was looking to see if we can get some GJ sells, but doesn't look like it. Looks like it's bouncing off the support right now.
Yeah. AJ though, so if we just look at resistance, right? Obviously price is coming down, so we're just going to look at resistance when it's at the top. So like this one, not at the top, that's at the bottom, and we want to have traffic to the left to trade. So you sold this candle, maybe not ideal. Your stop is really big, you got a big target, but it won. You sold this one, kind of the same as the previous, still won. And then so the idea is our stops go right above the resistance. So like right there, that won. Resistance, stop above, you won. Resistance, you won. Maybe this one, you probably lost on this one, to be fair. But you didn't have a ton of clean traffic, but we're not going to make too many exceptions just to show the idea. So we'll say we lost one. This one we would not have sold because there's nothing down to the left really to work with. This resistance here, you won. You wouldn't have done anything here because we're now ranging and we were right at kind of like a support. And this is also midday, so nothing really there. This one, kind of the same thing. It would have won, but same thing again. Midday, you wouldn't have taken it. And then this one was the last one. You won. So this one's a no-go, and this one's a no-go. So that's 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 5, 5 for 6, 6 for 7, 7 for 8. So 90%, that's not bad. You know what I mean? So that's why you want to look for it with the trend. So now let's look at it going the other way and see what would have happened. So like if you trade support and resistance, when you get support, you take a buy. Not really what you should do, but ideally once support is made, price should go up. And if you're not looking at the trend, you're going to get stuck. So if you took a buy here on support, you lost. Not an ideal candle, but you lost. We're going to skip this one because that's a really big candle, really bad stop loss. So let's say you bought this one because now you got two 15s closing bullish. So maybe price will push up and you got a wick to come fill. You lost. This one again, too big. We're going to let it go. We get this one. This is actually a nice close for a bullish candle, but you lost. This support you would have won on. I would say we'll skip this candle because it's a little ugly. This candle's a no-go. This candle here, we'll say yes. So we'll say this one here you won. That was a nice one. That played out. This one we'll say midday. We skip all this. This one here, U1. And this one here, say U1 as well. Even though that's kind of like right now and that's a really shitty close, we'll give it to you for the sake of. We walked through everything on the other side. We'll walk through everything on this side. So 0 for 1, 0 for 2, 0 for 3, 0 for 4, 1 for 5, 2 for 6, 3 for 7. So you see what I'm saying? When you're looking for support and resistance, you want to be with the trend. So the best way that I can look at it is look at your most recent support and resistance. Did it respect it? Did it not? So if we were looking here, kind of our most recent resistance, and you want to look at the tops. You're not going to look down here because you don't sell low, sell high. So we're looking for the tops. Was resistance respected? Yes. Midday, maybe we go left one more time. Resistance respected? Yes. 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 All right. We got resistance. We should be respected and come down. And then secure profit once you get near support, or once it starts to look a little fishy. So that's how you can tell. So the way we could look for buys, I think buys would have made sense maybe here, but that's about it. Otherwise, once we get this push up, this leg up, and this leg down, that'll be much better. Now, if we just kind of look here again, we see support broken. This support held. This support broken, 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 broken. So it looks like more times when it makes resistance, it's being respected, and when it makes support being broken more times than vice versa. So again, you got to look at it all with clean candles and whatnot. But if we just look at this before we see this move up, it looks like we're coming down, even just from here. So even if we just look from here, that looks like more of a downtrend than an uptrend, until now we see this, and then this information here. This here looks more like an uptrend than this did here. Make sense? So that's how you can see, like, okay, well, are we in a downtrend or an uptrend? So we have resistance. Oh, that's a box, not an arrow. So we have resistance here, and we're breaking through it. So if we just look here, draw our arrows real quick, going both ways. When we're in a downtrend, resistance sends price down. You see how it never breaks above the previous, but in an uptrend, we get resistance from support, and we break through resistance. So we see support, we see resistance, we're breaking through resistance. This is the one you choose. Now you wait for support and you take it back. That's it. That's how you can tell which way. And then same thing vice versa. That's why you look to see which one's holding, supports or resistance. If resistance is holding, you're probably making lower lows or lower highs. If supports are holding, you're probably making higher highs, higher lows. Same thing other way. If you're breaking through resistance, you're making higher highs, higher lows. If you're breaking through supports, making lower lows, lower highs. That's how you can kind of figure out which way. And again, this trend could be extremely bullish on the daily and the 4 hour, but on the 15 right now, we want to know where we're going. So right now, when we get in our trade, right now, we are with the direction of where we're going right now. You know what I mean? Because like if we took a buy, we'd want our stops under everything. Then if we're looking at like the 4 hour, for example, we want our stops under everything, and then our risk to reward becomes compromised. So that's why you want to kind of look at everything, do your top-down analysis. Then after that, then you look for your structure, buy support in the higher high, higher low, sell resistance in lower low, lower high. If traffic looks like this, don't do anything. If it looks like this, don't do anything. If it looks like this, don't do anything. So like, yeah, this candle here closed it. This one here closed above this little resistance here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It made the high, came down, made a support, and then it did this. If you got in that, you were able to close in profit, but you did end up losing if you held it, but you were able to manage it, get out in profit. So that's why like closes above, closes below. That's why I don't really like that. because the structure just visually makes more sense to me. So same thing here. Let's do this again. So we got kind of a range right here. This candle here closes above. Take a buy, put your stop underneath that candle. Yeah, that worked, but remember, resistance is still being respected. So once you get resistance, look at everyone is lower. So lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So sell at resistance, take it down. Now look at what happened when we pulled back. So we broke out of our box, we made a high, we came back, we made support on that box, and now we're moving up. So if you were going to buy, it wasn't here, but here was your entry for buy, right there. Because then if we draw our arrows, look at how support was formed right there. If you're a breakout trader, that works too. It doesn't work for me. Doesn't mean it doesn't work, just not for me. What I see is this, now this. Looks like an uptrend. So hopefully that helped. It was a little repetitive, but trading is incredibly repetitive, so you should all be pretty used to it and familiar.
With every single click, she felt like a hero till she woke up one day and her friend count was 0.
Back in 04, there was a really mean blog written by girls who hated Katie's songs. 10 years later, they couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out.
What up, Edgar? How's it going? Thank you, Chinese Indicator. Appreciate it. Derek, thank you. Glad. Hopefully that helps you guys kind of make some progress towards your goals, whatever they may be. So hopefully that helped you guys. Edgar, let's check this chart.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Edgar, I think you know what I'm gonna say. I think you can put some more effort into this. But we're here every day, so we're gonna check it out. This is a daily, expecting some daily support. Yes, I agree. Because you got a bunch of wicks there, it's gonna be messy. Price bounce up there, you get support twice. Once it comes back the second time, you're looking for a buy, I'm assuming. I think that looks good. I think the idea is solid. I think you can do a little better chart work, but I understand what you're looking at. Alright, so Harrison and I are going to break down GJ. Oh, that looks fun. Alright, you want to go the daily or the weekly first? What are you thinking?
Go with the monthly. We'll go with the whole thing if you want.
Damn, alright. Big time. Alright, we'll go with the monthly. We'll break it down.
Man, I've broken this down like, I do this like 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, I typically just jump on 4 hour, 1 hour, 15. That's it.
Yeah, no, I look at the whole picture. I go from the monthly right the way down to the smaller.
Gotcha. Right.
Do you wanna start us off or?
Yeah, go ahead. To me, this looks bearish right here, but like it looks a little indecisive because we made a higher low, but we didn't make a higher high. So I think whatever happens in this area is going to dictate whether we go up or go down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would just say pretty much if we look at the monthly time frame, basically what Paul's saying, we can clearly see we're in a downtrend. Prices failing to break previous highs, which is the first thing that will stick out to you on the higher time frame. We can see this liquidity grab, and then now if we focus in on the more recent price action, what's going on around this area, this zone. So we paint the picture, we can see that this year that we kind of tapped into this area and we rejected it. So we generated some liquidity from the downside. We failed to break below previous lows on the monthly time frame, but at the same time we're also failing to break previous highs. So if you think about it from a monthly perspective, if this was any other time frame, you would say that okay, even the monthly is going to need to break below this minor support, right, over the next however many months, and then price is going to need to continue down and then break through this next zone. I know my drawing's a bit awful, but I'll do it with some boxes. It might be a bit more clearer. But yeah, essentially that's what we're looking at in terms of, you know, the overall structure and things like that. So in terms of a zone where, you know, where's the most likely price that, you know, area that's price is going to go to. So we've got this big zone down over here, and you know, then we're talking about the fact that, you know, we're also doing this lower highs, right? So creating these lower sell-off areas. So what I would just say is that based on the monthly time frame, we can say that once we break this support, you know, we have clean candles coming down to this next zone, and then at this point, you know, we can either start to reject again and then, you know, start to drive further up, or it's the case of, you know, we're going to see some more bearish momentum coming. So that's what I'd say. If we drop down to the weekly, as long as you don't mind me like doing a fairly detailed one, I don't want to like take up too much time, like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, okay, so basically the analysis that I was kind of doing, if you zoom in on the weekly time frame right now a little bit, just so we can, yeah, so basically the analysis here on the weekly time frame was, we looked at this area right over here. This was a previous support, and you know, for the further upside, because GJ kind of rejected this whole zone, I think it was a few weeks ago, and we were looking at, you know, once we was starting to close back above 138, then, you know, we should come up, fill this range, right, and start to break through previous highs, because we see we made a high over here, then we made a higher high on the weekly, and then we obviously didn't have that, you know, bullish, we didn't have the buyers in the market for price to, you know, continue higher. Did a retracement, it's come back down to this area to generate some more liquidity, but it failed to break this high point here. So then when we focus in on the candles, we looked at the previous weekly candle, it had no wick to the bottom. So that tells us that, you know, there was no point at which price came down at that point. It was a straight bullish week. So naturally, if we break the low of the previous weekly candle, we have a clean weekly candle to the left hand side. So if we look at it as a zone, if I just if we look at it as a zone, we should fall back down to this area, right? Because we have clean candle to left hand side, and we failed to break above this area. So at that point, once we break below the support around, you know, 134, we have clean candle again on the weekly time frame to 132. So now keep that in mind. Let's go to the daily pool. So, you know, we still got tomorrow, we still got Friday. If you just kind of like scroll up a bit, you know, it's like turn, yeah, perfect. So looking at it now, you know, this was the area at which, you know, we was expecting support to potentially hold, and we knew that once we broke this support, you know, price has clean candles to left hand side on the daily. This was the low point that was created around 133. We also have this gap area, so this is going to be maybe a most likely point at which, you know, price is going to continue down. So what we can say from a daily point or a daily standpoint, we need to respect this area, right? We need to be creating resistance at this area for price to continue moving down. Like, think about this, look at this as if it's a 30-minute, right? 30-minute candles just closed below. What are you going to do? We already know the situation. We have the confirmation. So now it's just a point of, you know, where's the next two daily candles going to go? Are they going to keep dropping, fill this daily wick, continue down to fill this range? And then is Friday going to finish us off? Or are we going to come down to this area and hold at support? So we're just trying to see. So now keep that in mind. Keeping that in mind. So we said that we want to, you know, wait for a minor resistance. Let's go to the 4 hour. So it's around the 136 level. Yeah, if you just draw a little, I'll remove. So yeah, basically looking on the 4 hour time frame, we're approaching this exactly like kind of where you got it, this previous zone right over here. This was the support at which, you know, price kind of broke out of. So what we want to see realistically, say on a 4 hour standpoint, is, you know, when we wake up in the morning and for London session, if it's rejecting this area on the 4 hour and let's say, you know, we start to see a bearish 4-hour candle, then we can expect maybe, you know, price to continue down and retest this low. So that being said, if we go to, you know, like the hourly time frame, so now if we look at it from an hourly perspective, things are going to make a lot more sense. So we do have this resistance right here. So I mean, we could reject here, and then this is going to be, you know, the point at which we need to just break below support, and then we have clean candles again to the left hand side on the hour time frame. But at the same time, it could come anywhere kind of up to this area, you know, just below 136, and then create resistance to continue down. So people might think, you know, because prices got pushed back up to this area, that we're going to see some form of correction, but then this could just be an overall higher time frame retest for some further sells, and then we start to head further down. So I don't know obviously what Thursday and Friday is gonna do, but you know, that's the analysis currently. And I mean, at this point, I think that we're going to see some more bearish moves tomorrow, is what I'm thinking.
I agree. Yeah, I think right here, because we got this clean traffic up. Looks like we'll form that resistance here. Which actually, here, let me.
Yeah, sorry if that was a bit long, but I wanted to fairly go into detail for, you know, for the people watching.
Perfect. So like this box is going to kind of line up pretty close to here. I think could be we're going to get above here, get this clean traffic, fill that resistance there, which would line up here, and then come back to these lows.
Yeah, I mean the other thing as well, just while I'm just looking at my own chart, if you go back to the daily real quick, just one other thing. There's one thing that I really like to look for. So if we look at this area, let me just make it a different color, because then it's gonna. So if we look at this area, it's an area where there's a lot of wicks. So we have a lot of rejections, you know, and we had these previous rejections over here. So the way I see it is, you know, for us to start leaving this zone, I want to see rejections on the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, 1 hour, around this area, you know, for price to continue down. So hopefully this daily candle is just, you know, creating some top wick, and then if we start to drive down, I think we're going to feel this wick.
Yep, I agree. AJ still pushing up. I think if it comes back and makes a support, that'd be a really nice trade.
I think it's the same sort of thing with gold. So I'm looking at gold on the daily time frame, because obviously you know how yesterday on the stream we were talking about if gold's gonna dump, it's just gonna drive because of the bullish market structure and with its heavy moves.
Because we broke out of our little uptrend now.
Yeah.
So I'd expect a test either at 1897 or 1900 in the near future to then come back to these lows.
Yeah, definitely.
Or
I didn't get in gold though, because I took GJ sales, and then I just was like, I'm just gonna call it a day. And to be honest, I thought, yeah, got it on the live stream again.
Right here.
No, I caught. If you go on the 15-minute, I'll tell you exactly the candle. Yeah, I took the sell right over here, and it was a zero drawdown.
Great profit, baby.
Yeah, straight 20 pips.
See, now today it moved 20 bips, but yesterday I couldn't even get 18, or 2 days ago. Yeah, just depends on the day. Gold.
Yeah, it's 8:30 tomorrow. Yeah, we're starting a bit earlier this week and next week, just till like other people's live streams go like back in sync with how I usually do it, and then
You were right on the sell call you gave this morning on AJ. Yeah, sells were beautiful on AJ. Absolutely beautiful. Very nice job. I'm gonna set a GJ alert up here. Yep, yeah. Once the election's over, we'll get more normalcy in the market. Maybe Asian session volume returns.
Yeah, I still think with GJ though, there's just fundamentally it's a lot of, you know, rising COVID cases, Brexit, you know, all these things are just weighing heavy on, you know, any form of sort of correction from when we first had that pandemic, which obviously, you know, made GJ take a dive. Yeah, exactly. No. I mean, if it depends, because obviously if we're still in situations, let's say like next year, where, you know, they're still trying to battle COVID, then, you know, that's always going to be having an impact on obviously the economy and stuff. So I think once that's sorted out, there'll be that normality again as well. But obviously, I think for gold, the elections is a big one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But like more with GJ, it's more, you know, it's more weighted to do with, you know, the pound, and then obviously the JPY being a safe haven. Yeah, I suppose that's what you were saying before is true as well. But yeah,
that would bring Asian session back to normal.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully, it'll come back eventually. I just don't know. I don't know when.
We was catching some nice trades back in like March, April, June.
It wasn't even one. It was like 2 to 3. There were like so many setups.
Yeah, I know, and it was like every day. I'd come down and I like Asian was like.
It was lit.
Yeah, it was, and then we had bare people on the streams as well.
Yeah, we were up to like 900 viewers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you actually used to get a lot.
Yeah, we'll be back. Yeah,
well, when the Asian stream picks up again, like it will exactly.
It'll pop.
I think
off
after
again.
after the new year anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True. Thank you for the sub, KHT. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. And you are our new stream boss. So if you're new here and you don't know what that means, if your name is in that little health bar at the end of the stream, you get to come on the call with us tomorrow and hang out for the whole session. All you gotta do is message me on Instagram. And then Bear, you just joined the group. Your message came through, but then it deleted it, so I do not have it. So if you can hear me, if you have the stream on, just send me a message again with those screenshots, because your message, Instagram just deleted it. So I don't have your message from you. And then doing the NYC session, that didn't help either. So I think it's just a matter of me consistently being here every day for a month or two, and then it'll start popping off again. But we're gonna hit 10K regardless. I think we are probably 10 away. John, daily candle starts at 4 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, we are 12 away. 12 subs. Did that today or tomorrow. Chinese indicator, yeah, sorry man. I hate instrumentals, it drives me nuts, so I apologize. I like music, granted this music's not great, but I need something's better than nothing for me. Dead silence and me just yipping and yapping away for 3.5 hours, that I would literally need to be put in a mental institution without music. So
Paul, you gonna make it down to the stream tomorrow?
yeah, I would have made it today if I got up on time.
Yeah, it's all right. Do you know what? I actually had to go a little bit earlier anyway, so it was only like by 15-20 minutes, but
yeah, no, I plan to every day. I just it was 3:45 and it was coming to 4 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a 15-minute power nap and then I'll get up and like start my morning, start working. And then I woke up and it was 1 in the afternoon. So 15-minute power nap was 9-hour power nap.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Hey, does anybody? I'm just inquiring. Because someone in my someone private messaged me asking, anybody know any good copy traders for MT5?
I know MT4, Forex copy or 3.0 is really, really good. That's what I use.
What, for MT4?
Yeah, I think it works on MT5 as well. It's this one right
cool?
here. That's right. I'll send the link.
All right, cool. Or are you gonna send it on Discord? Oh yeah, just do it on Discord. It's probably easier, isn't it? I'll send it over to him.
Yeah, after 7:30, it looks like there is some JPY news. That's tentative, so I don't know what time exactly that comes in, but could send it for a ride. What up, Sony? Everything's good, bro. Had nice AJ sells. Now I think some buys will be setting up once we get a pullback and get support. Nothing on gold yet. 4 hours closing. Maybe you're gonna close bullish. Gonna have a nice smooth ride up through that body, up into here. AJ, 4 hours going bullish. So once this closes, it'll make a bottom wick, and then ideally that would be the 15-minute kind of going up, coming down, making support, and going back up. Because this 4 hour has really clean traffic. That's gonna be really good. Buying that support. That'll be some solid buys. Yeah, once we're above here, golden. These are session indicators, so it tells me when I am on the charts. So if this morning I know when I'm at the chart, I would have seen this move happen, and then I can drop down in the time frames and kind of dissect how I could have capitalized on it. Yep, and then this is when I'm at the chart for Asian session. So this is just before the stream starts right here. We start at 17:30, and then we end around this time. I think it's actually 21:30 we end, but huge election party, that'll be fun. Yep, you're welcome.
Paul, I'm gonna shoot off, mate. Yep. See you. Thanks for having me.
Yep. See you later, bro. Yeah, Bear, send that again, please and thank you. That would be great. I don't know what Instagram did. I keep refreshing it and it's still not there. Just type in session time zones and it'll pop up. So you should just be able to go FX or indicators. Session times, and then central session timelines or session times works, and then you just go in and edit it yourself. Then you go into your settings and you select your time, so 2 to 6:30, and then 5 to, I don't know what time that is, 9 maybe. Yeah, I think GJ breaking above here, nice trade. Breaking under here, nice trade. Yep, you're welcome, John. No worries. I don't know if I said that yet. I think gold's a write-off for now till we start moving. AJ is going to be our best bet for those nice clean candles. We've had clean candles since 1630, which is 4:30. Had nothing but clean candles, so candles should hopefully continue to be clean, and then we can get a nice buy from a support. Ungodly, 15 minutes for that 4-hour close. And once that 4-hour close is bullish, see a wick down and then a little bit of a push up. Yep, nice job on AJ, Derek. That thing's, I think he'll get up to 7.4, 180 area. That looks about right, yeah. There's no volume on AJ. AJ has tons of volume in this session. I don't know what you're talking about. AJ is the best in Asian sessions. DJ pushing. AJ's going up a little bit. Remember, 4 hours closing in 13 minutes too, so you don't want to get stuck in it making a wick. So just wait for that 4-hour close. Wait for that 15-minute pullback to make the bottom wick for the 4-hour, and then buy support if we get it to go up. Yep, that's gonna be really good, Derek. Let me know how that goes tomorrow. Once we get on stream tomorrow, save that chart and send it to us so we can check that out. That'd be really cool. See how it plays out. Kind of anticipating it to just continue to make higher highs and higher lows and trend up pretty nicely, especially with what we got to the left. Even the higher time frame is super clean, so I'd expect it to move pretty nicely. Yeah, no worries, you're good. But just go look through the other pairs. Look at EJ, look at GJ, look at UJ, and then look at which one consistently moves better. AJ is going to win. AU also moves pretty good as well. AUD moves good, but AJ with the AUD and JPY together moves really well too. I think it moves definitely one of the best. Gold moves pretty solid for the most part, but AJ I think consistently moves better. Yeah, my charts are having lag last week and here and there today, and it's pretty annoying. I feel you on that. Yep, yeah. 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. is really good. My trading time is technically 2 to 6:30, but right in between that time, it is very good. Haven't had many charts today though. A little sad. And Bear, if you sent that message, still didn't get anything. So. If anything, just post your Instagram in the chat and I'll just message you if it's not gonna come through. Oh shit, we hit 10K. That is it.
Hey, you just crossed 10,000. Congratulations, Paul. That's awesome.
Yep, thank you, bro. Thank you.
That is
less than a year. So we started in January.
Quite an accomplishment, man. Congrats. You should feel great about that. Good job.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. 9 months.
All right, I'll sub now. Psych. Thanks, John. Thanks, TJ. Thanks, KC. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it, guys. It's been a big milestone since we started. Oh, now we got to go hit 20K. Thank you, Dulani. Appreciate the sub. We must throw a party now. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a party. We'll do something. AJ is moving. We are getting some smooth AJ movement. Once it comes and makes a support, that's going to be, I think that's going to be a really good trade. You could probably get it for 2 to 1. Depending on your stop loss size, I think that could be really, really nice. Okay. Got you, bear. Five more minutes. So 4-hour close, looking good. Bear, I sent you the message. 1 mil next, yeah. I think in the next, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 years we'll get there. Maybe a little longer. 10 to 15 years maybe. We'll see.
I get the money and run. I get the money and run. You think I'm falling in love, but it's just no one to bluff. I get it, I live it, trying to fit in my world, but it's far from basic.
Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it.
No, I'm not complacent. Got it so good, no, you can't replace it. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up.
We got 3 minutes. I will be back before this 4-hour closes, and hopefully we can set up a plan for AJ buys coming up in the next hour or so.
If you wanna get with me, you better
Getting that pullback we wanted. Anthony. I'd say you gotta be kind of experienced. Or at least study Asian a fair amount to understand when the best time to capitalize on a move is. But it's definitely tradable for sure. You just gotta really know what you're doing, because the session can be a little difficult at times. What up, Tyrone? How's it going? But yeah, got a 4-hour close. What do we look like? Bullish. We got clean traffic, so get a little bit of a push up, maybe back near this area. Looking at our structure. Higher high, higher low, higher high. If we get another higher low, we close a bullish, we can take a buy. And you could probably hold it. Get like a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Nice hour on gold. Yeah, if it sets up down there, that could work. It looks like this one here worked. Yeah, I really like gold in the it sets up real nice with this hourly kind of pattern strategy thingy with structure. It sets up really nice near London. Pistol bangers. AJ sells worked. We closed before the pullback. We closed. Actually, well, I closed. I don't know where everyone else closed. I closed right here. I'll get that up on Instagram. I haven't posted much on Instagram this week, but I'll post that one up so you guys can see the analysis. And then the rest of this, we're just waiting for a pullback, a little support, start moving up. Easiest session depends on the pair you're looking at. My opinion. I think GJ in London is really, really easy. It's got such good volume, and it just trends really. If you're on the side that the volume is pushing, you got a really good chance of winning that trade. So I think London with GJ is just like cake, with a few exceptions, but the good far outweighs the negatives. I think USD pairs after NYSE Open would be good. But yeah, it's going to depend on how you trade too. So the way I trade, GJ works really, really good for me because it's a quicker moving pair. It's really high volume, especially in the London session. So those 15-minute lower highs, higher lows, they set up pretty often and they work out really well. Just like we broke down this throughout London. Any resistance you sold, you won. Except maybe something in here, maybe one right here. But other than that, any resistance you sold at the top, hit TP. So all I really look for. The structure and where the kind of volume appears to be. Like right now, it appears that price is making supports and pushing through resistances. So let's wait for a support, and we should push through resistance. So kind of the idea. If price starts to move like this, then we wait till it starts moving good, and then we can anticipate it should continue moving good. But sometimes at session opens, like 8:30 here, we get a little funky. That's because we're getting near that NYC open. And then right here, we get a little weird again, right at NY open. So, got to be aware of the session opens because that sometimes will confuse price a little bit, and then it'll just continue where it was going. So. Nope, no trade, Alex. No trade. We already took AJ sells from here. So I'm not going to take another one. I don't think. Depends on how it sets up. But ideally, we're just going to wait for this pullback. If we get a pullback, and then support. If we get a support, and then if those ifs are met, we can take a buy. But your ifs need to be met. Trading is very circumstantial. Can't just do anything at random places. You need a few. Got to check a few boxes off to get a proper trade. And we got structure on our side. 4 hours bullish. Looks like we should make a bottom. Should be the bottom wick of the 4 hour, or a higher low on the 15. And then we should get back and test the high. And ideally, I think we should continue past it, but depends on how the volume is when we get there, if we get there. What did I think about gold 15-minute charts? I think it's coming down right now, but this still just looks like crap. I don't like it. I only really mess around on gold on the 1 hour anyway, so I mean 1 hour created resistance. Like it should come down, maybe down into here, and then we'll see what happens from that point. But yeah, AJ is kind of what I'm looking for. Plus, all of our hourlies are bullish. 30 minutes are all closing bullish. So we could see a wick down and then a push up, fill the wick, and continue. We'll see how that sets up. Yep, nice job. Hopefully that works out for you, Anthony. Do I trade ranges? Nope, I do not. Hello, Joan. How are you? Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. But no, I will not trade ranges. So, for example, when this happens, when this candle broke out here, no trade till this anyway, which is the trade we ended up taking, so that worked out. Same thing here. We get a little rangy. We close above the range. No trade for me on that. Price has to be moving good for me to take a trade. So this one, it worked because price moved good on the way up. So I'm kind of expecting us to move good on the way down. Thank you for the sub, Tyrone. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, thank you. It's actually GBP pairs in London, Anthony. JPY just happens to be on the end of the pair I trade. But the pound yen is going to move in London solely based on the pound. I believe Tokyo's still open for a little bit of it, or it might close right at London open, but the majority of the volume will come from the pound, not the yen. What's up, Andrew? Andrew, I don't know what time it was, but I did a really depth, 15-minute breakdown on what I look at. I would say just try to rewind and find that, but I think actually I might go back and find it myself and then record it and put it up as an Instagram, like an IG live for you guys. So actually, I'm gonna write that down, and then I'll put that up on Instagram tonight for you guys, so you can check that out on kind of what I look at. Oh yeah, Tyrone, no, you were a few late. I think we're at like 10,005 now, 10,010. You were a few late, but I appreciate it. Finally got there. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down, and I'll clip that for you, Andrew, and then I'll post it up on the Instagram. Gotcha. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, I agree, Sony. The safe havens are also good to understand. You guys know I'm not a big fundamental person. I'm slowly doing a little reading to just have a better, I think having a better understanding and just more knowledge is going to just make me better anyway. So I think it'd just be good information to know. We can kind of break down news a little bit better, a little more in depth. But yeah, it is really important to at least kind of know, like for Asian session, JPY is going to be our safe haven. So we're looking at AJ or GJ. Gold, we got XAU as the safe haven. It's good to know that. So if there's like news related to that, you can kind of understand why, like, okay, gold had a crazy surge in Asian that we don't normally get. You're not like, oh, we're moving super good in Asian session now, because it's probably just related to that headline. I mean, I guess if you want to call it a beard, it's just more like fuzz than anything. Yeah, no, it's funny though, because it's not a beard. It's like 10 of them are colored, and then there's just some low fuzz. Ahmed, yeah, we had AJ sells early in the stream and nothing. Now we're kind of waiting for some buys. Whatever, try the jackpot strategy. Don't know what that is, but I think I can get an idea. The answer is hell no. Go play the lottery if that were the case. What up, Winston? Appreciate you coming. You're new, so we'll let it go. But if you want charts pulled up, you gotta mark up, analyze, and send a chart, and then we pull up your chart that you send. I don't just flip through charts at request. But yeah, just send a chart, and then we can pull that up and check it out. Yeah, I'm not really interested in it, Bobby, but thank you. If it works, it works. Hopefully those people are making money. Yeah, Sony, I think it could definitely just give a little bit more of an edge. So, I think you can either do it just fundamentals, just technicals, but having a little bit of understanding of both is probably definitely good. I know a little bit, but nothing too significant to really benefit me too much. Yep, you're welcome, Winston. No worries. As far as that support we were talking about, I don't think this 15 is good enough. It might be, it might go up, but I think it looks a little misleading. Yeah, now we kind of broke the low too. I think a better pullback. If this doesn't go any deeper though, and then it comes and breaks the high, I think that would then be our rocket ship candle, and that should send price up to fill that wick. That's kind of what I would be looking at for AJSC, if that, because now we broke the low, right? So we should respect the high here. We shouldn't break the low and then break the high and then come back down. Doesn't really make any sense. So maybe keep an eye out for that. I'm not going to take that, but I think that could be a pretty decent play. Thank you for the sub, NNN. Appreciate it. How do we handle emotions with big lots? I mean, the lot size is pretty irrelevant because it's so risky. Regardless if it's an 18 lot or a 2 lot, I know exactly what I'm losing. So that really helps, is knowing exactly what you could lose. If that trade goes against you, is really kind of help your mind stay at ease. But yeah, AJ, if we break above there, I think that is going to push up, fill that wick, and continue. But since we already took a winning trade, and this is not a kind of a textbook setup, I would just rather let this go and wait for another one. But if we haven't taken a trade, that could be a very good trade. Let's do go risk to reward, breaks above, looking at 4 or 5 pip risk, 4 or 5 pip gain, plus we got clean traffic. I think that could be solid. And then gold, what do we got going on gold? 15 minutes trying to present the pattern, so maybe the hourly, if the hourly makes support here again, be really good for price to go up. Looks like 4 hours bullish as well, so let's see a little bit of a move up on gold. We establish support again. Yeah, I think a bullish 30-minute, or if you're trading the candle strategy, look for that setup on the 1 hour in this area. That would be solid. GJ, ooh, that's a good hourly close. GJ could be setting up if it makes a good support. Move up. Otherwise, maybe a 30-minute close above here. And then push up to here. That would work out well also. So that's kind of what I'd be looking at. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate the 10K again. Looks like KH, you are the stream boss. So shoot me a message on Instagram. We'll get you in the stream with us tomorrow. Instagram's on the bottom right. It's just 1_. And again, thank you guys for the 10K. Appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow, just as usual. And then Friday we'll have simulation as always. So everyone have a good night. Don't do anything silly. Keep Asian session to 1 trade. Save that second trade for London or New York. And have a lovely evening.
Yeah. All right, Paul, have a good night. Are you going to stay up for London? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Nice, man. I'll be on Discord probably for the first hour of London. Yep. All right, sounds good. Okay, man. Awesome. Thanks. Later. On your way. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, yeah, the gold and these indices, they're gonna have to find a bottom somewhere. I mean, they're gonna fetch buyers somewhere here. We're hanging around all these interest zones on the really high time frame stuff, so it's gonna be one of these days coming up, man. Yeah, if you looked at the daily today. No, I mean the support at 1860. Yeah, I think it's gonna flirt with that, but I think that's gonna be the baseline to move past the election. Same with the Nasdaq and the US 30. I think they're gonna hang around their previous lows and then just kind of wait. So yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, the Dow is looking pretty scary actually, to be honest, because it passed its 200-day moving average today, which is like really well respected. Again, indicators aside, it's an average that like in the industry people look at, and now you have a daily close below the 200, and if it stays below there, then watch out below. Try a micro lot someday, you'll love it. Yeah. Don't even do 0.5%. Just do like 0.01. Just do the 0.01 lot size. It's a behemoth, man. It rolls fast and hard. Well, you could it can have that decision. So it can have some gnarly wicks sometimes that won't work in your favor. So, you there still? Are you there? Whoops. Are you there still? I don't know what happened. Sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just saying I've been on the wrong end of that before. And it moves very fast, and the leverage is high. So, you can lose 100 pips in like a matter of seconds if you're on the wrong side of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, my Asian trades last night were super slow. I posted them to the group, but my London ones were like right on, man. It was pretty good. Sorry, man. I'm not sure what happened.